Okay, in this problem, which of the following criteria are provided by the Standard Penetration Test, or SPT? Undrained shear strength, directly measured, relative density of cohesionless soils, indirectly measured, the soil's optimum water content, directly measured, the soil's maximum dry density, directly measured. So again, we have another conceptual problem here. And the following steps are how we can try to solve for the right answer, even if we don't know much about geotech. So obviously the question has asked us about the SPT. The first thing we could do in our reference manual is search SPT. Now, that's going to lead to a few different things first. By the time you get to the fifth occurrence in Chapter 3, this should take you to Section 3.8.1.3, titled SPT Correlations. Now, previous occurrences of the SPT bring us to things that are using the SPT value versus another factor or value. It's also worth noting that the word correlation in the title implies that the results are inexact, which would lead me to look for answers with the term indirect in it. So this already possibly removes two of our answers from up top. If we were running out of time, we could try to make an educated guess from here. The next thing we could look at is looking at the SPT table on page 131 of the reference manual in section 3.8.1.3. We can see that one of the terms in the field includes the term relative density in the table about sands. So, relative density, and it notes that for sands, this is reliable, and for silts and clays, that it can be unreliable. So the one thing you would need to know in this case is that sands are a cohesionless soil, while silts and clays are not. That is to say, they have cohesion. So this is the one piece of information you would need to know to note the difference between a sand and a silt or clay as it pertains to this problem. And finally, based on points 3 and 4, I would say there's enough information here to strongly suggest that our answer is B. So this is one way in which you can try to solve for the answer in a conceptual problem, even if you're not very strong in the particular subject matter, in this case, geotech. We were able to look at the word correlation for a hint, which we found after searching for the exact term that the question was asking about, or in this case, the type of test. And between the word correlation, implying an inexact form of measurement, the relative density as one of the parts of the table, and understanding that sands are cohesionless and reliable measurements, whereas silts and clays have cohesion and are unreliable, that narrows down the answer to the final one here. And that's it.